this. Okay. Alright, this is fine. Holy fudge. Shoot. I gotta make sure voice mod isn't... Yep, it's doing the thing. There we go. This should be much better for everyone to hear. Holy fudge. How am I gonna do this? Like, actually, because I am not used to this at all. Please comment if you have ideas. I do not have any. Not to mention my phone literally just got stolen yesterday. Like, horrible. Ugh, but I need to post something so that my channel isn't completely dead when I wake up. Yo, why isn't my phone doing anything? I'm stuck with my old phone, which is why I said that. I know nobody's here yet, or probably ever gonna be here. Dude, phone, you good? Is this charger not plugged in or something? If you're wondering why I need the phone, it is just to be able to watch the stream. Because if I can't know I'm streaming, it ends up being a problem. Like, not know I'm streaming. If I can't see the comments. Those are all other worlds I looked at for inspiration. Holy, why is the music so loud? I swear I normally keep it 20. Oh, right, because I've been watching YouTube on my computer recently. No, stay at 20. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I guess. I mean, this world is definitely not for that, but doing it on here shouldn't be too much of a problem since I can have a room just with obvious redstone and stuff. Hopefully it confuses somebody. If not, who cares? Dude, my thing is like, my phone is so glitchy. It keeps popping up the live every time I change screens. But not like actually. Alright, even though the volume's unhearable at max, I'm just gonna turn it all the way down. And now my phone is just for what the heck? Oh, right, this isn't even the right... Dang it! Okay, whatever. This isn't the right one. Well, at least it doesn't matter if I do redstone on here then. Shoot, everyone ignore that, the gravel sucks. I hate gravel. Sand is fine because you know when it's coming. Gravel is just evil. I probably need like 2 more blocks downward or upwards for this. I'm probably gonna do down just because it's more space than up. Just don't know how far I'm gonna want yet, and it's not like I can place the redstone on the ceiling, so I can't start at the top and work down as I need. It's just gonna make things a bit harder. Oh, there's no way. Alright, please comment any video ideas y'all have, because I have no clue what I'm gonna do. I'm just hoping I can figure it out like I used to. But those Redstone Random videos are pretty old now. And I have not been doing too great, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to actually come up with an idea as I work like I did before when I had no ideas. Because I normally just start by placing 2 pistons and go from there. I do want to do a challenge at some point, and that challenge is going to be insanely hard for me. My idea is redstone, but I can't use a sticky piston, because almost everything I do is a door, and so I almost always use sticky pistons. But at some point I do have to do something beyond that. I'm not going to do that now, of course, since I would like to keep that as a thing for when I get big. Oh jeez, I'm so, like, out of it right now. I don't want to use levers, so I think I'm going to use this. If you don't know what I mean, I will be showing you. I'm gonna break out an area right here. See, part of me knew I would be breaking this area. I do need more though. The whole reason I'm going right here though is because it's going to be the front of it. 1 second. I'm used to bedrock where I don't have to say give. Alright. Oh, so much better. Okay. It's like full bright, except it honestly sort of, like inverts light and dark, if you didn't know that. Because if I place something light, it'll just tint the screen. It's weird. But I honestly think that might be a good choice since it shows that there's something there. Like if it's lava, you're gonna want something showing the lava, even outside of it. It can also work really well with shaders like that. So I do think that's probably for the best. Wait a minute. No, I was meant to keep this wall. What am I doing? Dude, what the heck? Okay. Oh my god, I am... Oh. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything is going great. I gotta invite one of my friends to the stream so that I have somebody watching. Right, I can't. Why? Since I'm on my old phone and it doesn't have phone service, cell service, or whatever you want to call it, I cannot send it to them. I can only show them stuff using Google Meet, which is not exactly the easiest, so I'm just not gonna. They'll be fine. Alright, I have no idea what this is gonna do yet. All I know is it's here. But if you don't know, they essentially make something levers. So I could do a password thing, but I've never been good at that because it takes comparators, which is something I never really was experienced with. I've been actually trying to understand comparators more than just addition and subtraction kind of stuff, and I do sort of understand some of it now. I'm getting a little bit better, but I do need a lot more. I learned how to make a door with 2 levers. Probably need to make it a few more times because I think I may have already forgotten. These are for me to come back there to do that stuff. But the next thing... Wait, no. I like to have 2 blocks. And the next thing I'm going to need is actually a comparator, because this use of comparator is pretty easy to get. Well, it's been easy grasping that bit of it. And so, essentially what's going to happen here, let's say I power that on, it'll just stay on now, and if I power it off, it stays off. And I think it's pretty easy to understand. Now the real question is, what is all this going to do, and how am I going to make it do that? Now I do remember with whatever I did with the comparators, I had 2 of them like this, blocks going into them. Wait, is that how it was? I can't remember. Eh, who cares? Nobody. Exactly. Alright. I don't think this is actually how it's meant to be. And then there was like redstone here and here. Then also something in the middle. The fudge? 1 second. Yeah, I'm honestly never gonna look at this again, so I can just bow. Minecraft redstone door with 2 levers, and here's the one. This tutorial was really helpful, in all honesty. I loved it. Oh, right, that, okay. So I was slightly off. Because in between the blocks wasn't that, it was this, and then this, then the line. Okay, now I remember. But what I like about this is that now if I press this, it's on, right? And it doesn't matter what I do now. I can use that and it'll go off. My real question is if it's powered. Oh, it's because it's attached to the wall. Okay. That's totally feasible. Yeah, okay. I've got this. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Just us. Yeah, I mean us. Okay, anyways. There. And then now I click a Rooney that nothing has power. The fudge did I? Okay, maybe it's something with that. Wait, no, it's not going off just because I did this. Right, both of these have to be on to set it to the subtract mode. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot about that. That is totally on me. Yeah, I don't know how I did that, but there we go. So I click this and it'll happen, and if I don't click it, it won't happen, basically. Yeah, you can see that works pretty well. So that makes that go up. But what next? Okay, so I think over here and with this one, I need to do another one of those. Don't exactly know my plan yet, but I am sure that I will get one, because I'm good at that, hopefully. Let's just have it come around this way, like so. Why is this here? Oh, right, because it needs to be. Why is this here? Alright, because it needs to be. It's so that goes into the side. Wait, but how is it? Oh, right, because that's there. Dang! That's cool, that's cool. Okay, I'm actually starting to understand that thing I was doing. Now, that can't go like that. That needs to go like this. Wait, no, it cannot go like that. Wait, yes, it can go like that. I think the real hard part is going to be however on earth I am making that over here. So maybe like, no, maybe over here? Yeah, sure. Wait, no. And pow, and then dun 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 da 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 da. Honestly, that tutorial is a lifesaver. That thing is good. Y'all should really use that tutorial. I can go back to it in a moment, but for now I'm just gonna stick here, you know, because I'm doing something. Or maybe I'm not doing anything, who knows. Right, I do actually need to connect it. Wait a second. Wait, what? Right, these are actually right here. Wait, no, these are actually right here. And there's two of those right there. Please say I'm not lying. I really hope I'm right about that. Okay, so it should be that if I click this, and... Okay, perfect! Now I need to actually connect both of these. Fudge. That's fine. I can put down this here. Wait, no, not right there, but also I'm gonna have that. That there. Now, if this activates using either one of those, so, like so, then that goes on, and I can run a comparator out of it, so that if it's on, you know, stuff happens. It'll only go on if it goes up. So that means if that goes down, right, since it's powered redstone, okay. Right. Can I just, like... Right, it's powered... Okay. Or can it just never go? Even if it's not powered. Okay, cool, so I just can't move it. Okay, that's... great. Perfect. I can test for not really much else. But you can, in fact, move a redstone block. And since redstone blocks certainly give out a redstone output... Screw Java Edition. Fudge. Why? Okay, so I can't do that. That's okay. Because I can move that block. And that block is all I really need, right? So if I do this... No, wait, no. Shoot, because observers don't keep the signal, so it wouldn't exactly work how I want. Okay, observe that. No, observe that. Oh, fudge, why? Observers, I don't know how to make it keep the signal. Wait, there's no way that works, right? There's absolutely no way this works out. I power that, that goes, the redstone's activated, but this is sure not to turn it off. Oh my god, I made it work. Okay, so, now this is here. Okay, so I need to do the same thing with this one, which is having an observer, of course, yeah. So sticky piston, observer, and then right here, wait, what? Oh, yeah, right here, I have that, and then this. So let's say it spontaneously activates. Okay, let's say it spontaneously activates. Okay, it's being activated. Oh. Wait, what? There's no way. Wait, then how is that turning on and off? It was probably just a one-time thing, yeah. Because that goes up and then it gets caught with that. Perfect. Well then, I can do this. Now it's off, and then I click that, and then it's on. Perfect. Okay, so don't use that, just this. Jeez. Wait, but at that rate, I don't even need this. I just need this. Will that even please work? Right, I do need, that there. Now I'm a bit confused. Right, I forgot about the bulb. That's why I had the gap. Okay. Okay, so technically that works, but no. That's why I had to test it, because that's just not how that works. What? I mean, technically, yeah, okay. I mean, technically both of those work, so I'm not gonna complain, but I am a little bit confused. That isn't like, well, I'm not confused. That's just not what I expected. That's what I meant to say. Let me just get another area cleared out because I am making another thing. I don't exactly know what I've made yet, but I am okay with whatever it is. So I do need this, and then I need this, and then I need a block, and then boom boom, and wait a minute, no, boom boom, yeah, I finally remembered. Wait, what? No, there. I don't exactly understand this, but however it works, I'm okay with it. What? No. I'm okay with it, proceeds to not be okay with it. I'm just gonna continue like this for a while, and as many of you know, redstone does require a repeater for the power to repeat, so I'm just gonna add a few of those in there. I know I could be placing them better, but I'm in creative mode, so who cares? Probably a few people. There's definitely ways to make this smaller, like many of them, but I'm not doing that. And you probably recognize that by now, because I haven't done that. And if I was trying to do it, it would be done. Don't want to pick up the items, but screw it. No way, I did it too fast. Alright, that's a little funny because I did it too well. My idea is this pulse will actually activate two things visibly. Right here and right here. And maybe I don't have it too visible though. It can be right there, but actually, you know what? Who needs two doors, right? So I'm just gonna do that. And now, wait, no, this one was activated. Yo! What? What's your problem? Okay, so that way's activated and this way's activated. Goes through that, it should be powered on, but if I flick this, this should go off, resulting in what? Why is it just permanently activated? Hello? Oh. Right, stupid quasi-connectivity. I hate Java Edition. Wait, is that not? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I hate Java Edition, that's why. Okay, that's a pretty good reason. So I do that, that pulls on, I do that. What is the problem now? Wait, that's off, so it's meant to be like that? I'm confused. So it's on and it's closed. It's off and it's closed. It's on and it's closed. What did I do? Right, I made it by update. So I know this one's like this. I do that. See, it switches from on and off when I do that. I do this, the top all power's on. I do this, the top all power's off. Because it's not activating every time, it's activating every other time, but it needs to activate every single time. Okay, in order to make it the same as the one over there, I can have it go like this with that there, and then pow, pow. Now it is literally the same setup, except for, you know, some turns, but who cares. Now in theory, if I click this, much better, okay. So, in conclusion, with it like this, the door shuts. If I click this, the door opens. If I click this, the door opens. If I click this, the door opens. If I click both of these, the door stays shut. If I click all of them, the door opens. But I had an idea, because I want it to be able to be an even number where it stays like that. So, what if I did this, and then screw gravel, and got a redstone torch, because with a redstone torch, it'd make it the opposite. Now the door is closed by default, but if I press a button, it opens. If I press 2 buttons, it closes. If I press a button, it opens. If I press 4 buttons, it closes. So as you can see, that is how you make a password door completely incorrectly. Thank you so much for watching. I think I did horribly today. I am very happy with the results of this, honestly, because I feel like I just did really good and it was a good learning experience. In other words, I did horribly. Oh, wow, my head. Okay, yeah, in other words, shoot. What the okay, okay, I'm done trying to say stuff loudly and colorfully so that people are interested. In other words, I thank y'all for watching, and I know nobody actually watched, but if anybody comes and watches in the future, this is one of my favorite Redstone Randoms ever. Redstone Randoms used to make me really happy, but I haven't been doing too well recently, and my friends don't take that seriously, so, just wanted to try to do this, because maybe they're right. Maybe it's not serious. And even if it is, you know, trying to do stuff you like can sometimes help it a bit. So hopefully this helps. And hopefully this helps with random knowledge you didn't need. This looks complicated. Younger me would have been so surprised. They would not think I did this. Okay, that's making me feel better. Those words. Those are the words I need to say. Because look at this. Look at this knowledge. I mean, I made it, well, I technically didn't make the T flip-flop, but I know what a T flip-flop is, and that is more than I've ever expected from myself, so I'm really happy. I know how to make a redstone door with one lever thanks to one of the best YouTubers for this, Obscure Gaming. You should really check them out because this tutorial is great. I am happy with how this went. And I'm definitely going to look at Obscure Gaming's other videos, because I haven't done that yet, but that tutorial was amazing. They also showed you how to do it with a button. So yay. It's quite similar, honestly. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'm going to leave the door open so I don't forget what this is. Because if there isn't, like, a thing right here, you know what, honestly, I should just make that something else. Yeah, sure. Because then it's a lot more obvious if there's just crystals in the wall. Me as a redstoner, at least that's obvious for me. Oh yeah, also, I've changed my skin up. It is a slightly retextured version of another skin. The weird thing is, I think I tried to retexture it purple, so I'm confused on why this one's pink. I need to go to Skindex and check that out. You know what, honestly, I'm gonna go to Skindex with this to check it out, like, while this is still streaming. Skindex. Okay, Skindex is definitely amazing. That is something that nobody should be allowed to disagree with. I guess that's the purple I chose. I don't know. What's this stuff? You know, I never actually noticed that at the bottom. Is that like an ad or? Yeah, okay. I figured those are, really cool looking. Okay. I'm just gonna go here. You know what? I'm tired. Let's just make a skin. I was gonna do a bonus redstone random like I would back then, but I just want to do something. Yeah, that's why I clicked it. Okay, cool. Now, go to body. I think I'm gonna do blue, but I do want to get a good default down. Only on the front and sides though, so that I don't get confused on where the front is. I don't like to do X's as labels or anything, even though I know I'm gonna cover it up. I don't know. Whatever. Now I just gotta get rid of the head, click that, get rid of this, get all of these, put the head back in, get rid of one leg, get the other, get rid of that leg, get the other. Oh yeah, also a lot of skins forget to do that, so please remember, and you're gonna want to get these bits. Skins look really funny like this. Alright, I do want to see what colors it'll give me if I use this. I'm gonna do it on the top. Oh, those are actually really good colors. And then I cover my whole skin with them. No, but actually I'm out of it. It kind of looks like eyeballs all over the skin. You know what, screw this. Y'all wanna watch YouTube with me? Do y'all wanna do that? I know there's nobody here. I'm just gonna watch YouTube. I'll turn off this streaming service in a second. My eyes are blurred out right now, but I will do that. Yeah, okay. Bees, what? What do you mean I will not be able to? Yes, I can. Yeah, I do it all the time. Because I always forget to put in a different name instead of just 3D6.